welcome back. Well, he rules the airwaves of Sydney radio, and this morning, shock jock Kyle Sandilands is waking up a married man, assuming that he actually went to sleep.
They were talking all night or something.
Quite possibly, discussing their future.
The happy couple tied the knot yesterday in front of a who's who roll call of celebrities, including our PM, Anthony Albanese. For more, let's cross to Erin Ramsey. She's outside the Swiss mansion in Sydney. Erin, any sign of the happy couple this morning?
Can confirm there's been no sign of the happy couple this morning, Clint. But there is no doubt plenty of sore heads this morning among that star-studded Sydney celeb guest list. Of course, our Anthony Albanese was in attendance, along with New South Wales Premier Chris Minns. Their attendance did raise some eyebrows, particularly with the bridal party members. John Ibrahim, the former King's Cross boss, along with convicted drug smuggler Simon Mayne, were in the bridal party as well. We also had NRL star Bo Ryan in attendance. Our very own Carlos Stefanovic was there. And singer Guy Sebastian also made an appearance. He actually sung at the reception. He serenaded the couple as they had their first dance. Here's a little clip of that. Now, no expenses were spared, of course, for the self-confessed king of the radio airwaves. About $1 million forked out for this big affair, and still a little bit left over in the kitty for a honeymoon at the south of France later this year.
Sounds nice.
In case you missed it, King Kyle Sandilands has tied the knot with longtime partner Tegan Kynaston in a spectacle, well, you could say fit for royalty. The guest list, it was long and varied. It included the likes of the PM, Anthony Albanese, and Australian pop legend Guy Sebastian. For more, let's bring in entertainment guru, journalist Jonathan Moran. Jonathan, good morning.
Mate.
Oh, geez, it was star-studded, wasn't it? We've seen the pics, they've been on social media, the videos. Who else scored an invite?
I would go so far as to say that this is the wedding of the decade, not just of the year, because we haven't seen a wedding like this since Kyle Sandilands got married the first time, I have to say. So the guest list, obviously you mentioned Guy Sebastian, which is very nice to call him a legend, great guy. You had Samantha Jade, you had our mate Kyle Stefanovic was there with Jasmine, his gorgeous wife, Bo Ryan. But it was the Prime Minister that everyone was talking about, right? Albo, DJ Albo.
What happened there? Did he get out early? Did he stay and party the night away?
He gave himself a get-out-of-jail-free card earlier in the day because there was lots of hoo-ha brewing earlier in the day and the night before about whether he was going to DJ and whether that was appropriate for a sitting Prime Minister.
DJ?
He didn't DJ.
Okay.
But he went, he held baby Otto. Yeah. He was like, you know, another part of the family. Court. He is holding court. It's all a bit weird, but also spectacular, and that's why it is the wedding of the decade.
Jane and I were just talking off air. Obviously, it was a lavish ceremony, and I loved seeing the fact that guests were allowed to upload vision to social media snaps. There were no issues with them doing that?
Yeah, so often these weddings are behind cloak and dagger, basically, of the umbrellas protecting, shielding people before they walk in, as they're walking into the weddings reception, because they've sold it to a magazine, they've sold it to media, and they don't want people in there. But that doesn't fit with Kyle's ethos. He wants the attention, which is great. It's good for his radio show on Kiss.
It was a live stream as guests entered.
Live stream as guests entered. There was a rolling stream of coverage on the Daily Telegraph website and other websites. It was... Nothing was being kept a secret. In the days leading up to it, we learnt that they were spending $150K on flowers alone. The wedding rings were being donated by a close friend. You know, there was no secrets there, which I kind of like because it means that I'm not hiding in the bushes like I did at Nicole Kidman's wedding. I know that's creepy.
Tegan looked beautiful. She had 3 dresses, but as you said, this wedding cost a fair bit.
So it was $1 million. Jeez. Just shy of $1 million, which, I mean, in 2023, I would hazard a guess that most weddings don't cost that much, but, you know, the bills are rising, aren't they? So just
Here's
a basic
the
wedding.
itemised statement right now. The invoices they've got to pay on Monday.
Dress of 50K, entertainment of 100K, because Guy Sebastian gave his performance for free, but you've got to have the sound stuff set up, his band, Carmen, his gorgeous backup singer, all of those people doing their things. So, you know, it all adds up, right?
You're a man in the know. Did anyone disgrace themselves?
I haven't had any unusual early morning texts.
Okay.
But I promise
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing. There might be some people still partying. I reckon they would be. Kyle looked like he's the cat that ate the cream, drank the cream, doesn't he? He's like, looks so chuffed with himself, looks absolutely happy. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She is magnificent. I hope they have a beautiful life together.
Well, can I ask you one more? Does it last?
Yes.
There you go.
I think this is love that will last. I genuinely believe that. I believe Kyle and I have had our differences, but he and Tegan, I think, are in love, and I think it will last.
Thank you so much for your insight.